Hello, hello, hello. I want to change my intro. I want my intro to be hello, 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 hello. That sounded a little dead. Let's go down. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all like that? Hello, hello, hello. I like that. Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I want to talk about, y'all already know, so I'm about to do my hair. I'm getting ready for work, so I just wanted to chit chat while I do my hair. All right, y'all. So the message for today is, you forgot who you are. You forgot who you are. And you are here right now because you are about to remember who you are. Y'all, so it's so much that goes on, it's so many things that we encounter. It's so many things that we deal with and we go through. Woo! Gotta keep this hair. That we deal with and we go through that causes us, so much pain and so much heartache and all of the things that we deal with in the 3D, right? That causes us, sadness and anxiety and depression and all of that stuff. But I'm here today to tell you that you literally can think your way into a better reality. Okay? Because a lot of this, like literally, you can think your way into a better reality. Instead of you feeling like you are a failure or thinking that you are a failure, guess what? Things happen. Life happens. Everybody goes through ups and downs, highs and lows. Excuse my hair right now. I'm trying to get it together. I know it's looking a little rough, but I'm getting it together. Right? Everybody go through highs and lows. Don't beat yourself up just because you might have had a failed marriage. Don't beat yourself up just because, you might have got laid off from your job. Don't be hard on yourself because you didn't graduate from that big college that everybody just knew you were going to go to and you were going to graduate from. Like, whatever promising thing that you felt like was supposed to happen in your life that might have turned out a different way, different from what you actually expected. Don't beat yourself up about it. You are still such a high power, high achieving person. You just forgot. You forgot that. You forgot who you are because you feel like just because you let people down, or just because you might have failed at something, or just because something didn't work out the way you thought it was going to work out, you start doubting yourself. You start literally believing that you were a failure, that you weren't good enough. And so that caused you to forget who you are. I wish we could go back. Like some people, when you are in your highs, if you could go back to when you actually accomplished such great things, how did you feel? Can you feel that right now? Can you go back into that feeling right now? Can you go back to those moments when you were really high, when the frequency was high, the vibrations was high, everything was good, life was better? You know what I'm saying? Can you feel your way through? Can you think your way through to that? Back to that? Can you do that? Like, you are powerful. And yes, circumstances causes us to forget that. As we live and as we grow, we forget that because we deal with so much. But you need to really go within. Go within and understand that you are not those negative thoughts. You are not those negative thoughts. There's somebody on here right now that's watching that's been down yourself. You've been downplaying yourself. You feel like, your money might be funny and you calling yourself broke. Why are you calling yourself broke? Why don't you call yourself wealthy? Why don't you call yourself abundant? Huh? I know, because I've been there. I've been there, and I'm not the richest woman. I've been through hardships. I've been through times where my account was in the negative. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I had to tell myself, nah, this ain't the end all be all for me. I ain't broke. I'm rich. I'm abundant. I'm wealthy. I'm taken care of. I have more than enough. I had to start changing my mind. I had to change the way I thought. I had to change the way I was speaking to myself. Literally. I got laid off from one job. And I was at a point where I would have been making really, really good money. I had 2 jobs. And it worked out because I ended up with 2 jobs literally I signed the papers for one job, right? And literally right before I was about to start that second job, the first job, I was going to work both of them from home. The first job, laid me off. So I was able to make it, financially with the second job, thank God. But it wasn't going how in my favor. I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I didn't feel like the girl that was training me was helping me. She wanted to help me. I felt like, and I could have been wrong, but I don't think I was wrong. I'm not even gonna say I don't think I was wrong, because sometimes, we know. We know. Sometimes we know. We know when people treat us a certain way. Sometimes we may ignore it, or we may just brush it off. But anyway, and then I started doubting myself and stuff. I started feeling like, maybe I ain't good enough, or maybe I don't know this stuff, or, you know what I'm saying? Just start saying all the most craziest things. So I ended up quitting. No talk, no real talk. I ended up quitting the job and trying to make it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to pursue my tech business, because I work in tech. I help people in tech. And I was going to try to do that full time, but that didn't work out in my favor. The money wasn't flowing in. My account started being in the negative. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. The bills kept coming. My account started being in the negative. And I started literally thinking I was a failure. I started thinking I wasn't good enough. I started thinking nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not good enough. I had this job. I was feeling less than on the job and feeling like I just wasn't good enough. And so I feel like by me thinking them thoughts, I manifested that into my reality. I started manifesting just a life of just a bunch of downs. I'm gonna say that. Everything that was happening was negative. Everything. And I know I was producing that straight from my thoughts, straight from my mind. I wasn't thinking like a winner. I got a video about that. Do you believe you're a winner? Are you thinking like a winner? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? I wasn't thinking like a winner, right? And so now I have learned to start thinking better. I had to learn. I had to start changing my thoughts, my thought process. I'm like, this ain't me. Honestly, I'm serious. That's not me. Some people might naturally be negative people. Some people that's always negative, always see the glass half empty. I'm not that person. That's not me. But anyway, I said all that to say I had to start changing the way I thought. I had to start believing in myself again. I had to start believing that I could do great things. I had to start believing that I was abundant. I had to start believing that I had more than enough. I had to start remembering who I was and what all I had already achieved and accomplished. Okay? All right, let's not sleep on the things that we've already accomplished and achieved. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by when I say you forget who you are. Just because you go through things, just because you might have had a rough moment, you might have hit a bad spot in your life, but that don't mean you aren't who you are. It don't mean you aren't good enough. It don't mean it, y'all. It doesn't. So I need y'all to remember who you are. I need you to think your way back into a reality that you enjoy. Change your mindset. Make sure when you are on social media, make sure your feed is full of positive things. Because once again, like I've said before, when you're on social media, you are subconsciously taking in everybody's thoughts, everybody's opinions. You know what I'm saying? And that could be rubbing off. Like, you could be in such a good mood about your man, about your woman, about your relationship, and then you get on social media and everybody giving all this relationship advice, or you got people on the social media saying, oh, nobody's faithful, everybody cheats, nobody's this, nobody's that, and then you instantly start thinking all these thoughts in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I know it because I've been there. I have to unfollow stuff like that. I don't need my social media showing me stuff that's gonna put me in a bad space about my man or my relationship, my love life. That's what I mean by, like, you watch what you feed in your mind, because it's important. Your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're seeing, what you inputting into your mind, what you thinking. Like, all of that is important. Like, all of that matters. All of that stuff matters, y'all. Y'all, I work from home, so I just really be trying to get the front and the sides of my hair to look right. So if the back ain't looking like nothing right now, it's cool. I don't really focus much on it until I'm like leaving the house. I just try to bump it, but I can't see what it really look like. It's probably looking a hot mess, but I work from home. And what these people get is my beautiful face. And so I just try to make sure the face card ain't declining. And the hair is hairing in a good way. Yeah, y'all, but listen. I know life gets hectic and wild. I know circumstances might have you feeling like this is it. It's over for me. But it's not. I want you to remember who you are. I want you to change your mindset. Like, literally, get on here, get on YouTube and look at videos like mine. Watch people like me. People that's going to help you get your mind right. People that's going to be able to allow your frequency, the words that you hear, going to allow your frequency to change. You're going to start feeling good. You're going to start thinking good things. You're going to start speaking good things into your life, because it really starts with you. And I need people to really understand it and realize it. It literally starts with you. It starts with you. You create your life based off the words you say, the things you think. You know what I'm saying? So change how you thinking. Remember who you are. Know that you are so loved, so blessed, so abundant. God loves you. You love you. You love you. You love you. Just remember who you are. Go look in the mirror. Tell yourself something sweet today. I'm about to get ready to get ready for work. I'm about to get ready to sign on for the day. But I want to leave y'all with this. When you get done watching this video, I want you to go look in the mirror and tell yourself 3 things. 3 good things. If you need examples, it could be: you are beautiful, you are abundant, you are healthy. If you don't want to say you can say I. I am beautiful, I am abundant, I am healthy, I am well, I am just all of the positive words. Do that today. Go tell yourself that today. Look yourself dead in the eyes and tell yourself this today. Okay? You just forgot who you are. You just forgot. You know who you are. You know what you can do. You know what they be saying now, what you bring to the table. Like, you know what you bring to the table. And if you don't, all you need to do is sit with yourself and remember. Go back to the moments and them times when you were very high frequency, when you was on top of the world. Go back to the moments in time. You remember that? Yeah, you remember how that felt? Do you remember that? Yeah, that's you. You did that. I ain't do it. Your mama didn't do it, your daddy didn't do it, your sister didn't do it, your brother didn't do it, your wife didn't do it, your husband didn't do it. You did that. You just forgot. All right, so thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, be sweet. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.